The Black and the Berry. Time to get into this review. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Today, as you can see, we are reviewing The Black and the Berry by Wallace Thurman. So, this is my first time reading this. This book was originally published in 1929. He was a friend. He was in the same writing group as Langston Hughes and Zora Neale Hurston and that bunch in the Harlem Renaissance. And sidebar, he actually died at a young age of tuberculosis, which I couldn't help but think about the book that I read a couple of months ago, Everything is Tuberculosis. Anyways, back to the book. He didn't have many works out because he died at such a young age, but a lot of people knew that he had a promising career and he had something to say. Okay, there's a foreword or like an intro to this book that was added after the fact, and it kind of gave a little bit of backstory about Wallace Thurman himself and just how intelligent he was and how brilliant he was and how passionate he was. And when you read this, I was like, where's my dictionary? What is this? Hold on. It's SAT word right here. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind when you read this. But anyways, let's get into this review. It shouldn't take long. It's a very thin book. So what is this book about? We see The Black and the Berry, and it starts off with, hold on, Tamon Jack. It's past the introduction. Because y'all know this. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Negro folk saying. What's this about? The main character's name is Emma Lou Brown, and she is very dark-skinned, despite her mom being very, very light-skinned. Very, very light-skinned. And a lot of people in her bloodline. This book it's a satirical work where Wallace Thurman kind of, I don't want to say pokes fun and almost attacks people who are like black people who are self-hating, who like he attacks the colorism in the black community. And again, this was written in 1929. It's still going on today. It was going on before he wrote this. It's still going on. But he's talking about it's the colorism in the black community, how it's harmful to the people imposing it within the community, in your family, your friend group, school, whatever, and internally, and then how that affects other people and other systems and stuff like that. So a very important read. I am actually shocked that I'm just now reading it because I bought this last year. Yeah, and I was saying I was going to read it. And I was like, yeah, so sure, I can get through this. And it was just sitting on my shelf. Just, not this shelf, the ones in the living room, just sitting up there looking real pretty. I ain't read it. But I'm glad that I got to read it now because it really, like, the storyline is tragic and it's heartbreaking. And you can just see, like, the breakdown of so many things. And you can look systematically at what racism and colorism does and how racism affects colorism and how all these systems are intertwined. And then, like, Emma Lou, she's from a small town, but she ended up going to college in California where her world was supposed to open up because they thought she was raised to believe she was so dark-skinned and ugly that no man would want her. So she had to go away to school and see if she can do something else with her life because nobody would marry her was her belief and her family's belief and the people in her town. So she went to school, broadened her horizons, and still you see how she just can't get out of what's embedded in her. She can't like get out of that frame of thinking. She can't adopt a new worldview. She can't take this new information, this new stuff in and change what she believes about herself and other people. And then it perpetuates, you know what I mean? So it's tragic. You're not going to get this happy ending. It's heartbreaking. It'll make you mad at points. It will make you, it's reflective. You think about Emma Lou Brown, what she thinks about herself, her family, her future, what her love life looks like because of what she thinks she deserves, what people think she deserves. And just your psyche, man. Just how much the system that you in can affect how you think about yourself and others. Period. It can affect how you think and behave. Period. And so when I was reading this, I was like, it's short. I'm telling you. Let me see. It's 230 pages. Actually, I thought it was shorter than that, but it flies by, and you just can't help but think about the situation that Emma Lou Brown is in and other people like her. She just so happens to be the main character, and you want to like reach in this book and be like, girl. But then I had to step back because I'm like, it is a satirical work, and Wallace Thurman is attacking the system, yes, but he's also like almost picking fun at, I don't want to say picking fun because it's not like ha ha funny, but he's like calling out self hate, calling out self like that black, when you hate the blackness that you have. He's calling out all of the stereotypes and everything that you think. And so I'm trying to like always pan out and take a step back and understand why this book was written, because I want to be like Emma Lou. And I want to look at her mom and her grandma and this stupid society that they think they have, because she was raised in pretty much an all white town in a largely white world. And it's heartbreaking. Yeah. It's an important read. I'm glad I read it. It's not a happy, make you feel good story, but yeah. I mean, literally, the back of the synopsis starts off with "Black is damned." Emma Lou is very black indeed, too black for her own comfort. Victimized by her social climbing family, she runs to Los Angeles and then to Harlem of the 1920s, seeking her identity and discovering her destiny. Yeah, I don't got much to say about this except if you have this on your shelf, because when I posted this on Instagram, a lot of people said, I have this on my shelf and I haven't read it. So now I need to read it. And a lot of other people said, it was kind of split. A lot of other people said they have never heard of it. They never heard of Wallace Thurman. Again, he died at such a young age. When did he die? He was young, like early 30s. I can't remember, but he didn't get to put out as much work as his counterparts during that time. So understandable that, some people haven't heard of it too. But for all those people that have it on their shelf, pull it off the shelf and read it. It's a worthy read. It's important. Have a dictionary, because I was like, hold on, what does that mean? Yeah, okay. But anyways, good book. Not a happy book. An interesting and important book. So yeah, that's it for today. If you read this, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.